Good morning, everyone. Excellencies, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It is not every day I get to say this, but I am excited and very honored. I'm here in Dubai, back home in the United Arab Emirates, delivering my first public address in the UAE as a Secretary General of the UN Tourism. And there's no better place to start than here. Thank you, Your Excellency. Because Dubai is not just a destination. Dubai is a transformational city. And I'm sure you all agree with me on this. A city that proves tourism can do more than grow an economy. It can build a community. The UAE is home to more than 200 nationalities, living and working side by side. Different languages, different traditions, one shared society. That is the future we want. Tourism that brings people together, tourism that creates opportunity, tourism that strengthens belonging. This is the heart of my mandate as a Secretary General. People first, communities first, especially those that have not been seen for too long. Because when communities are included, value follows. Job skills, small businesses, confidence, and growth lasts. So let me ask a simple question. What if tourism of tomorrow is already here today? Let me take you far from Dubai for a moment to Guatemala. Last year, UN Tourism was asked to help rethink Guatemala's tourism strategy. The ambition was clear. Growth had to work for everyone. So we did something as UN Tourism. We listened. We engaged more than 2,000 people across communities, indigenous authorities, the private sector, academia, and the government. And something important happened. For the first time, indigenous communities were not treated as beneficiaries. They were treated as partners, as co-designers of the future. The plan that followed was built on three main pillars: inclusive growth, sustainable growth, and resilient growth. That is just one example, and it is not an exception. So our task now is not to admire these examples. It is to replicate them, to scale them, to make them normal. This is where UN Tourism comes in. We bring together 160 member states and the wider tourism ecosystem. We turn standards into action. And I intend to use that platform fully because the stakes are high and the time is short, 4 years. Climate change is already reshaping tourism. Our sector is vulnerable and it contributes. So we must lead and not follow. Sustainability will not sit on the side, it will be the foundation. We will accelerate climate action in tourism, and we will do it together with practical action. But sustainability alone is not enough. Tourism must also reduce inequality within countries and between countries. Inclusion means opening doors for women, for youth, for local communities, for rural areas, not through slogans, through pathways. Skills and training, support for entrepreneurs, access to opportunity. It also means closing the digital divide. So technology becomes a bridge, not a barrier. So AI helps more destinations compete, not fewer. And then there is resilience. Every strategy must be stress tested. Every destination must be prepared. Stronger crisis plans, clearer communication, and faster response. And more support for small businesses, the backbone of our sector. Ladies and gentlemen, the climate emergency is not going away. Cities are growing fast. Populations are shifting. Technology is moving at speed. But I believe in the power of tourism. And I believe it can grow. Do you agree? From 222 million arrivals in 1975 to around 1.5 billion today, tourism is heading to 2 billion by 2030. That is not just volume, that is responsibility. Because every arrival is an opportunity to support a small business, to protect a place, and to create a job. But only if we shape it on purpose, with values, and with discipline. This is what matters. So let me close where I began, with Guatemala. During the consultations, our team visited Solola. They were invited by indigenous women leaders to a Maya candle ceremony. Each candle carried an intention for the land and its people. In the moment, something became clear. Trust had been earned, not through promises, through respect, through inclusion, and through listening. That is the standard, and that is the work. I'm not asking you to light candles, but I'm asking you to act. Bring forward communities that deserve to be seen, share what works, and scale what delivers. And join us as we mobilize for 2027, the International Year for Sustainable and Resilient Tourism. If we put people first, tourism will deliver. For economies, yes, but more importantly, for communities. Thank you.